Today we're going to be talking about 5 jacket trends that will take you into the spring with style. Hello everyone, welcome to the Style Synonym. I am Dita, and today we're going to be talking about jackets. So I think it's a common consensus that coats in the winter are vital to an outfit because oftentimes they are the outfit because it's too cold not to have one on. The spring, at least the spring where I live, for the first few months tends to be cooler. And so we often still need an outerwear piece. So a jacket feels just as important to a spring outfit as it does to a winter outfit. Today, we're going to talk about 5 trending jacket styles that'll keep you warm, that still stand out or can serve as an integral piece to the outfit. So if you are interested in what those 5 styles are, then stick around. What is more classic than a trench coat? Trench coats are never out of style, but an updated look I like for spring is the cropped trench. So there is this cropped trench that I found at H&M, beautiful coat. And if I was in the market for one, I probably would have purchased that one. But the one that I do have that is going to be worn throughout the spring is this beauty. This cropped trench is from Helsa. One thing about me, classic pieces with a twist is a hallmark of my wardrobe. That concept speaks so loudly and clearly to me. My wardrobe is full of what would be considered classic pieces, but there's something about them that makes it a little different. This is one of them. It has many of the classic parts of a trench. The color is one, an oversized lapel, a belt being double-breasted and vented in the back. But what makes this a little more special and interesting is the huge shoulder pads. And I don't know how many times I've said, that is my jam and jelly. I love shoulder pads. And though an oversized collar and lapel is classic for a trench coat, not this oversized. This is very, very oversized. And then the length of the crop. This is actually quite a cropped jacket. I don't even know if I said who this is by. This is by Helsa. And I got it from Revolve. Yes, Revolve. It originally came out in this navy blue. And by the time it came to my attention, it was already sold out. But I'm so happy because this is the one I would have preferred anyway. I just love that classic with a twist vibe. This is going to do a lot to turn even the most casual spring outfit into something really cool. Next are quilted jackets. And there are 2 variations of this. One in which the jacket is literally just quilted, and a second where the jacket is not only quilted, but looks like a quilt. So as for the second one, there is a brand that I absolutely love called C New York. And one of the things they are known for are their quilted jackets and coats. I have been eyeing them up, but I wasn't sure if they were really my style. So I got a far less expensive version from Amazon to try it out, and I love it. So this is my quilt coat, my quilted jacket. It is cropped. It's blue with this paisley pattern on the outside. And I mean, it just looks like a quilt. It's so cute. This is what it looks like on the back. It's actually reversible. And when I saw the inside, I didn't think that I would like it. But when I tried it on and reversed it, I actually liked the color. It's kind of girly, which is why I didn't think that I would like it. But I think that I could incorporate that side into my wardrobe. But I much prefer the blue side. I absolutely love this. This runs very small. This is an extra large. You will see in the video that this is nobody's extra large. But anyway, I love how it fits. I cannot wait to style this for the spring. It's going to be nice for a light layer. And if I get on well with this, I will very seriously consider getting one of the ones from C New York. The second kind of quilted jacket, which was actually the first one I mentioned, is just a straight up quilted stitching on a coat. Those people who know me will already know what coats I'm about to show. Oh my gosh. This is the teddy coat from the Frankie shop. I fell for the hype and absolutely loved it. I wear these so often. So you know that saying, I think it's some trend that says, if I like it, I'll get it in another color. And if I like that, I'll get it in another color. And if there's another color, I will like, I don't know. You know, some people probably know what I'm talking about. So that holds true for this coat. I have it in 3 colors. This is the one I got first in this army green. And I learned when I was wearing this in Vegas that this is actually what the inside of an army jacket looks like. The guy thought I was wearing the inside of an army jacket. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is from the Frankie shop. But anyway, I wore this so much that I got the black one. And then shortly after that, I got the brown. I would say of the three, now I wear the black the most often. The green is a close second, and the brown I wear the least of the three, but I still wear it quite a lot. These jackets soften with age and with wear is what I've noticed. All of them came kind of stiff. They still hold their shape, and it's kind of hard. It's going to be hard to portray on camera, but this jacket is definitely stiffer than this jacket. This is just kind of floppier. The black was the same way. They all started out kind of stiff and they've all relaxed a little bit, but they still hold that really interesting, oversized, tented shape that has made me fall in love with it. They came out with this coat in a burgundy this winter, and I was so tempted, but it's priced a little higher than these ones. And so I was a little annoyed and didn't get it. And also I don't need 4 of these coats, but I wear these through all, well, not all, I don't wear them in the summer, but spring, fall, and winter. These things have served me so well. Highly, highly recommend. The good thing about quilted coats is that they are everywhere. And so if those Frankie shop jackets with that big tented silhouette is a little too much, you can find really nice classic quilted coats on many websites. Really great pieces for spring. When I tell you I have fallen head over heels with this next trend, head over heels. And I am talking about a leather bomber. This is mine. I love this. I had owned leather bombers in the past and had sold them or given them away. Actually, I don't know that any of them was actually real leather. I think they were vegan leather, but I just found that I never reached for them. For some reason last year, I was really itching for a bomber jacket. And so I bought another one from H&M that again was vegan leather. And I said, if I reach for this often, I will invest in a leather piece. And boy, howdy, did I reach for that coat over and over again. And that one was more cropped. What I realized about what I wanted in a bomber jacket is that I wanted it long and very oversized because that just felt more relaxed to me, which is a silhouette that I love. And I found this gorgeous, gorgeous piece from Banana Republic. I love it. It is fabulous. You'll see it in the cutaways. I mean, it's just so good. I have worn this, of course, casually with jeans. I've worn it with slacks. I've worn it with slip dresses. It is so versatile. It is warm, just a great layering piece. I wore it all winter and I will wear it into the spring. I got mine in an extra large. It went up to a double XL, which I would have purchased if they'd had it, but it was sold out. But I'm actually happy with the way this fits. I think this fits well. Beautiful, versatile, classic. This will never go out of style. I really don't know what more one would need. I don't actually own a jacket in this category. I used to, and they've all either been given away or sold. But I do own something that will kind of represent the style, and that is the lady jacket. So this is my lady jacket sweater. This is from J. Crew. Lady jackets are, I think of them as a little bit more formal, usually a cropped jacket, boxy in shape, made out of tweed, typically. Maybe some are made out of a knit fabric, but usually I see them in tweed. And then they usually have metallic buttons. Beautiful. I love them in theory. Chanel, of course, is the goat of lady jackets, but you can find them everywhere. Urban Revivo is really known for them. J. Crew has a lot of them. I did find a lady jacket that is absolutely my style. Of course, I don't know when it came out. It's an old season from R13, which is one of my favorite brands. I love that take on a lady jacket. And if I ever found it, I would probably get it. It's so cool. But anyway, I really like this sweater. I have worn this quite a lot, which makes me think that I would probably do well with a lady jacket. I like to dress these down, of course, but this would be something, a lady jacket would be something in keeping not only with a spring jacket trend, but with the demure trend that was all over the runaways for this spring. It's really lovely. And because they can be dressed up and dressed down, also quite versatile. And lastly is a style of coat that in theory should be right up my alley because they are oversized, quite boxy, more what would consider masculine, and a little bit man repeller. But for some reason that I still can't put my finger on, I could never find one that I was drawn to. And I'm talking about barn jackets. Barn jackets are huge. They were huge for winter. They're continuing into spring. So I don't actually own a barn jacket, but my husband owns several. And every time he wore his, I would compliment him because like that's a really cool coat. But I still have this block in my head about them. So this is one of my husband's barn coats. This is by Barber, a British brand. He has several of these barn jackets from Barber. This is my favorite one. This one is, the color is called Sage. I love this contrasting collar. I think that's so cool. And most of the barn jackets have a collar that is a different material than the coat. And I usually see them in corduroy. I have seen them in other fabrics. I much prefer a corduroy collar. This apparently is a hunting jacket. It has these pockets up here, so comfortable, and it has other pockets down here. The thing I really, really love about this coat is that it's vented in the back. So, oh, I have to give my arm a break. So I needed more room for my bum in his coat, which I got when I unsnapped the vents. And there's something about the undone venting and the slimmer cut that gives me this really pleasing A-line shape. I love this barn jacket. I was so stunned. It's to the point that I want one, but I might just borrow my husband's. The hardware on this is fabulous. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that hardware is. It's so meaty and chunky. Oh, love this barn jacket. My husband does not really do oversized. His clothes are very well tailored, very nicely fitted. That is he is a very classic dresser with a little bit of edge, but everything is tailored beautifully. That's his style. And even these Barber barn jackets are probably the boxiest thing that he has in his wardrobe. For me, this is a slim fit, and it's so wild to me that something more slim fitting is what made me fall in love with a barn jacket. Wonders never cease. But anyway, these are everywhere. I will be wearing this for spring. I will either be wearing my own or I'll be borrowing this one from my husband. Apparently, there's a style of this type of coat out there for everyone. There was even one on J. Crew. So Christopher John Rogers did a collaboration with J. Crew. This just happened this winter. And the barn jacket that he released with them should have been right up my street. It was gold lame, and I think it had a brown corduroy collar, or maybe it was brown leather. I can't remember, but it was, I mean, it should have been the barn jacket for me. But again, there was something about that boxiness that just didn't call to me. Anyway, these were everywhere in the winter, and they're just going to move their way right into the spring. So that is it. Really quick video breezing over the jacket trends for spring. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you did enjoy, I would love it if you would like the video, share it, save it, talk about it with somebody who you think would be interested. I am not sure what video number this is going to be, so I'm not going to say anything about subscribing, but for those who have, you are wonderful. You mean so much to me. I'm so thankful for you. If you have any questions about any of these styles, I would love to know. I would love to know which of these jacket styles you're bringing into spring, or if there's another style. I'm always interested in hearing from people whose style might be a little bit or a lot bit different from mine, because it expands my horizons. It makes me think about pieces that I may not be paying attention to. So definitely let me know what you're doing for jackets for the spring. Okay, I will let you go. I hope that you have a good day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.